What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I just wanted to make a really quick little video covering the single best way that you guys can level up those new droids in BB-8 and BB-9E. Earlier today when I was streaming, I had a ton of people asking me how I've already maxed out my BB-8, and I realised that not everyone is going to know the best ways to level up. So as obvious as this may be for some of you guys, I thought I'd still make this one anyway, as I know there are a heap of new players coming to the game, and not everyone has been told the best ways to level up. So the secret ingredient, or to be honest the not so secret ingredient, is to just play co-op as much as you possibly can if you're planning on leveling these guys up. That is genuinely the single tip right there, make the most of co-op, but I will kind of dive into it in this video and cover a few little details that can help you level up even just a little bit faster as well. It's very easy for me to just say play co-op when I get asked how to level up, but there is a little more to it than that, since one, only one of the 4 players gets to be the droids, and 2, there are a lot of small little tactics that can actually help increase your XP gain per match, which in the long run might genuinely save you a couple of hours worth of playtime. So first off, in regards to getting the droids first before any of your teammates do, what you want to do is set up the officer class with what we like to call the scummy officer loadout, which consists of 3 different cards: Officer's Presence, Bounty Hunter, and Improved Battle Command. You can also use the other classes with the Bounty Hunter cards equipped, and just any abilities that deal a lot of damage, such as say the Barrage for the Heavy class, or the Acid Launcher and Scan Dart combo for the Assault class. But generally speaking, the officers do earn battle points faster, which is why you'll probably notice a lot of players already doing this. Once you have your cards equipped, head straight from the spawn to the closest objective, and either try and defend it or attack it depending on which side you're on, of course, and then from there all you need to do is just make the most of your abilities and your regular blaster. Essentially, you just need to get kills as fast as possible, especially kills on or near the objective, as they will give you more battle points, and there's not really any other secrets or anything like that, so just go as hard as you can, and without too much trouble you guys should be able to get those 4k battle points very quickly, at which point you can just simply respawn and then get those droids into action. Now, once you do have the droids, it's a matter of playing as aggressively as you can while still playing smart enough to survive, as once you die someone is going to snatch those droids, and then you're losing a lot of game time where you could be leveling up, which is obviously going to extend the time that it takes to unlock all those purple cards. Because the droids are so fast and small, it's relatively easy to stay alive as long as you don't make any big mistakes, and that all comes down to a balance in terms of playing aggressively but not too aggressively either. BB-8 can survive a tad easier in tough situations because of his cable spin ability, but BB-9E can have a bit of a harder time staying alive if you find yourself under a lot of pressure, so just make sure to keep that in mind. Now, on top of just obviously getting a lot of kills, both of the droids do have their passive abilities that heal teammates or recharge their abilities faster, so simply being around your teammates is going to earn you some XP as well. So keep that in mind when you're low on health or your abilities are on cooldown, that just simply being near teammates can help as well. Also keep in mind that getting kills on or near the objective, like I mentioned, is going to earn you faster XP than just getting kills in general, so you want to pretty much stay close enough to those objectives for that to still be in effect, which you can tell by looking at the little score counter above your health. If you're within that objective area or even close enough to it, it will say objective kill on top of the player kill, and although the battle point income that those numbers represent aren't directly tied to XP gain, it will still gain you XP faster than just getting regular kills. Now, another really effective tip to use is finding where the enemies spawn and then trying to learn how often they spawn, because through this you can often get some genuine 5 to 10 man multi-kills with both BB-8 and BB-9E, which is obviously just going to get you XP a whole lot faster than if you just get kills one at a time. Each map does have different spawns obviously, and on offense or defense they do change, so really the only tip I have for this is just to find them through your own playtime, as it is pretty easy to figure out the spawns. In co-op, enemies tend to spawn in waves of 8 to 10 for some reason, so you're often going to see like 10 or more enemies just all coming towards the objectives at once, and from there you can get a rough idea of where they spawn. Once you do know the directions of where they're coming from, it's pretty easy to just head in that direction every now and then and try and get them as they're all bunched up, as like I said, you're pretty much going to get more kills per minute and therefore more XP per minute as well. You can see what I mean in some of the clips in the background. I managed to find a few spawns on Starkiller Base, and once I did, I was making the most out of them as often as I could, especially with BB-8, as like I said, that cable spin ability is absolutely insane against massive groups of enemies. Now, finally, and this is a super obvious one, but I had to mention it, and this is that you should always make the most of those double XP Wednesdays, and at the end of this month there is also a triple XP weekend as well on the final weekend of Feb, so try your best to cash in on those and your levels will absolutely fly. But anyway guys, that is going to do it for this one. I know this may have seemed pretty damn obvious and almost pointless to a certain extent, but with how many people there are asking me on stream, I thought it would be at least a bit helpful for some of those newer players. If you did enjoy the video, then make sure to leave a like down below to help support the channel, and be sure to subscribe with those notifications on so you don't miss out on any more Battlefront 2 videos or live streams. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys have a great day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
Crush them! Make them suffer!